What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Crassus Gaming. Welcome back to another FIFA video. If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you like the content and click the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. Today we're playing FIFA again. Now in the last episode we entered the game, well we ended the episode with a win against Man City, 2-0, which brought us a little bit closer to those top 4 spots. So we're getting there. Today's games, Bournemouth, West Ham, and we've drawn Man City in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So I don't know what to do. I will check the league table, but I'm thinking we're going to play Bournemouth and West Ham, play Man City and sim Watford. That is what I'm thinking, but I think we should check the Premier League table, see where everyone is, and we will base it on that, I reckon. We're definitely going to play the Champions League game, but I'm not sure what else. Watford and Bournemouth are very low in the table, so I don't think it matters who we sim out of that one. And West Ham at 9. So we're definitely going to play the West Ham game. It's just a toss-up between whether we play the Bournemouth game or the Watford game. Bournemouth is away, Watford's at home. So we'll sim the Watford game. It's a home game. Seems a bit more in our favour. We're going to play with the second team. Yeah, we'll play with the second team against Bournemouth. Anyway, Bournemouth side. We have Boyok in goal, Francis, Mentham, Cook and Rico as the back 4. 5 in the middle, Harry Wilson, Gosling, Billing, Lerma and Stanley-Lass. And Origi up top. What a signing for Bournemouth. Wow. They spent their money wisely. I don't remember seeing that. Shows how much I pay attention, doesn't it? Might have been a summer move then. Because I didn't pay attention at all in the summer. Wilson. We could try and whip this in. Caballero gets a good big hand to it, and we tried to get rid of it, but it hasn't worked. And it's straight at Caballero. Again, Bournemouth are being the better side so far by quite a large margin. And I'm asking players to make moves, but no one's making moves. And it's not being helpful. Watford losing to Liverpool with Van Dijk scoring in the 15th minute. We'll give that... for God's sake. Okay. Now we'll get it to Batshuayi. Who, if he could, will have a crack. And it's in! Batshuayi. Michy Batshuayi. Batman. Once again on the score sheet. 1-0 Chelsea. Oh, we've just barely managed to keep hold of that. Right, Mason. And Wilson's chasing us back. We'll give that to Loftus-Cheek. And it's a poor ball, but it does get to him. Give that to Barkley. And Batshuayi's on the move again. We will go again with Batshuayi. Fingertip save from Pickford. We do force it out of him. We have a corner just before the end of the first half. Try and get that to Barkley, and for some reason he's just kind of like stretched his neck out like a giraffe. But that'll be it for the first half. 1-0 against Bournemouth. Positive start. We haven't played brilliantly, but we've played better than Bournemouth have, clearly. So we'll take that. We'll give that to Loftus-Cheek, and could get it down the wing. And if he could just fight off. That's it. We'll cross that in, and it is heading towards Barkley, and he's missed it completely. The ball is just behind him, and he can't seem to get there. And now Bournemouth are on the counter, so we've got to be sharp here. I am dragging Zuma out of position quite a fair bit, but it has worked, almost. It has worked. Loftus-Cheek will knock this back. And Pedro's done well, and we've tried to get it back into the middle to Jorginho. We'll head that back into Jorginho again, and offside. I'm not really sure what was happening all over that, but decent enough, I suppose. Do we make a change? And he is finding the space to run into. Turn away from the defender. Give that to Barkley. Good first touch. Barkley, and what a beautiful goal. And it's Willian, the substitute, with the assist. He's just running it into the space past the defenders. Nice flick. Barkley's in beautiful space. Great first touch as well. And Mason should get that, and he does well. Mason's done very well so far. He's a bit slow on everything, but that's to be expected. But other than that, I've been very impressed with him. Our youngsters are definitely ones for the future, and Pedro should have that, and he does. We will try and get that to Barkley again. First touch is good. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel bad for Bournemouth. It's not really been a 3-0 victory kind of scoreline, but Pedro's done very well there. Barkley, again, getting into great space, and again, is another great first touch. Where's this Barkley been all season? Where's this Barkley in real life? We have been the better team, and Lavernier does get the ball, and he is going to go for it. Let's go for it. Why not? And he has the strength to hold the man off. Let's see what his crossing's like, and it's appalling. His crossing is appalling. Doesn't matter. 3-0 victory. Brilliant. That is 3 points that we needed. So, I did a quick look. We only have 2 days break after this game against West Ham before we face Man City in the Champions League. So I want to play with the second team. Maybe make a couple of changes just because of how tired everyone is. Or at least make some adjustments to the bench. So I think Barkley is going to have to come off, unfortunately. Ballo will have to go on. Because why not? Let's give these youngsters a good old go. Pedro can stay on, Batshuayi can stay on. Everyone else looks pretty fine. They look alright. Today, Fabianski in goal. Montiel as a right back. Yep, Diop on the centre back. Balbuena in the centre back. Johnson on the left, probably, but I imagine he can play both. Khedira, who signed in January. Granit Xhaka, who signed in January. Jared Bowen. Felipe Anderson. Pablo Fornals and Sebastian Haller is still there, so I'm quite glad I put Kepa in goal. Whew. A win here would be huge for us. A massive push to that top 4. We need to keep these wins up. And we've cut that out again quite easily. Not a good pass. Jorginho. We'll give that to Hudson-Odoi. And he does, with a bit of luck, manage to get there. I could give that to Batshuayi. He is now drifted offside. We'll give that to Loftus-Cheek. He's on the edge of the box. And he's hit that straight at the keeper. But we have 4 saves out of Fabianski, so we are knocking on the door. And Hudson-Odoi is there. Easily dealt with. Back into Hudson. If he can dribble around these defenders, there's not really much going on. We'll have a crack. I'm not sure who that was. Number 56, I think it was. Who literally could have been anyone. West Ham pushing forward now, but they're not really doing it too aggressively. He gives it out to Bowen. There's no one in the middle. And how has he got there first? Well, just as they say no one's there, there someone is popping out of nowhere. I need to see a replay. It is Tomori. Why is he not tracking the run? And how? I have no idea how Fornals has got there first, but he has. And despite us being the dominant team, and when we really needed those 3 points, it is West Ham 1, Chelsea 0, and we've just given the ball away again because for some reason my team can't pass. Felipe Anderson trying to run it down the wing, and Reece James has just stopped. And we have managed to get a block in. We give West Ham the corner. Really, really not impressed so far with how we're playing. Oh, Khedira has a good chance, but he's kind of scuffed that a little bit. Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek will move forward again. Make me a run, Pedro. Pedro does, but he's really, really, really slow. And I haven't got anyone else really that could do that job at the moment. And Pedro does knock it out for a West Ham throw-in. Pedro's through on goal. But it's not a good pass, but he does manage to get there. Batshuayi, spin away from the defender. He's done beautifully, and he has a crack, and it's 1-0, and it's Batshuayi again. Right, 1-0, brilliant. Let's go get the second goal. Pedro on the wing again. He's already got 1 assist. I don't think he's going to be able to get a second, especially when no one's running into the space of the box. We'll give that to Batshuayi again. And it's a really poor first touch. It gives it to Ballo, who has just snapped at it. And we've wasted another chance. Ballo. Forgot I played him instead of Barkley, to be honest. But I haven't really noticed any difference. We'll give that to Batshuayi, and the touch is poor, and it ruins the move. He's had to make it to get it through the defence. But it is a little bit on the strong side. So it is a bit unlucky. We'll try and give it back to Ballo. He will give that to Batshuayi if Batshuayi can read the move, which he does eventually. Batshuayi! And it is deflected out for a corner. We're getting so close. So close. We're going to make some changes though. Oh, Willian can come on for Pedro. Pedro is absolutely shattered. Kovacic can come on. He can go as an attack midfielder. Why not? really, I'm going to take off the streak off as well from Russell because he's knackered and we need those legs in the midfield for these last 20 minutes to try and make a difference. We will give that to Batshuayi. There's no one to help him. Kovacic is there with his fresh legs. We'll give that back to Batshuayi. No, for some reason it's given it to Russell. I'm not really sure why. Kovacic, beautiful turn. If he had got... Oh, no! The defender's done just enough there. I was thinking Kovacic might have gone down, but he didn't. We now have 10 minutes to find a winner. And Willian does very well. Jorginho loses the ball with the most simplest of passes. All he had to do was pass it straight ahead of him. And he somehow managed to scuff that. And Everton should have that. Russell could run away from it. Tries to give to Hudson-Odoi, but his through ball is really soft. We will give that to Kovacic, who misses the ball almost. And then he can't pass. Wow. Wow. You miss the ball, and then I lay off a simple pass for you. Set it up. All you had to do was pass it, and he scuffed it. Kovacic, on his own, has managed to cost us the last chance of the game. And now it'll be West Ham who get that final chance. And Jorginho as well. Kovacic and Jorginho have cost us the chance to try and get a winner. And that will be it. A 1-1 draw. And that is devastating for us. That might put us in 5th, but it's not enough to get us in 4th, which is where we needed to be. And it's really put a massive dent in our top 4 aspirations. And we can't be dropping points like this anymore. We can't. We've already lost enough. Right. Youth player terminated his contract. That's fine. I only signed him to get the youth objective. And I'm not fussed about losing youth players in this current save. Russell feels he's been progressing and he wants an increase in his wages. Fine. Oh, that does remind me though. I will change Werner's number. I will give Russell his pay increase just because why not? We are here at the Etihad in the final play game of today's episode. Man City in the Champions League quarter-final. We've got a half-decent record against City so far, beating them twice, losing once so far. Edison in goal as usual. Wow. Kyle Walker, Nicolas Sula, Laporte, Casey? I don't know how to pronounce that name, but what's his rating? Don't know, but fair enough. Rodri, Parejo, De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero and Sterling. Exactly the same team we just played against them in the Premier League in the last episode. We are playing in our alternate kit, the black. I do have that shirt, by the way, and I'm planning on using that in the second season of Chelsea. It's Aguero, who gives it to Sterling, who is on his own, but he is offside, thankfully. Sterling's pace is always something really difficult to deal with, and he just, look at him, he just sprints right at you. It doesn't give you a second on the ball. And I've tried to pass that away, but De Bruyne has cut me out instantly. And they go through the middle, give it to Aguero, back to Parejo. And they give it to Silva, who gives it back to Aguero. And I can see the man in the middle, and I'm going to try and cut it off. Sterling's there first, but it is a very, very tame header. Timo Werner, I see him making a move, but he stopped his move. And now Emerson's there. Timo Werner is onside. Oh, okay, he's not onside, my bad. Oh, well, that's the opportunity gone. Half an hour nearly gone. And it's still 0-0. And Pulisic, fair challenge, apparently. Mason Mount will give that to Werner. Turns the defender well. Werner at an odd angle again. The defenders do very well. Well, Man City do very well. Is pushing my strikers out at angles where it makes it very difficult to shoot. And Aguero loses that instantly. Kante, good ball. And if Werner can make me a move, he doesn't make the move in time, and we've lost the opportunity. It's 0-0 at half time. And Leroy Sané's come on. Sterling for Sané, one speed machine for another. And Sané does keep it in. And how have they got to that first? Well, you could always see that coming. Sané, he's done very well to keep that in, and you can just see. Parejo. Oh no, Gundogan. Gundogan's come in. Scores for City 1-0. And I'm only putting Barkley on and dropping Mount back as a bit more of an attacking threat. Because Kovacic, as much as I like the guy, he's not an attacking player. Willian has a good shot. And we're going to try and whip this in. And Rudiger is there. It does hit the City player and go out. And Rudiger, I need him to get back into position. Get out. And now we're a man down at the back line. We have managed to knock out our play. Give ourselves a bit of a breather. 20 minutes to find this equaliser. I will take a 1-1 draw. Even a 1-0 loss isn't that bad, but it could be 2-0 if City can do something here. We are defending very, very well. Kante. Who do I give it to? Werner. He does get through. We'll give that back to Kante, who's just going to... No! The defending is impeccable from City. Their pace is unreal. Everyone is so quick. And it's Aguero. He gives that out to the wing, Bernardo Silva. And Kepa does get that easily. Let's drive forward. And if people can start making me runs, we will give that to... What kind of ball was that? And Christensen has ruined it. Completely and utterly ruined it by not being able to make a straight pass. Barkley. Go on, mate. Go on. No, we've been dispossessed and that'll be it. I think that'll be it. Referee. That's it. It is so frustrating when we get that last chance and all my player has to do is pass it forward. And they squiff it. And I don't understand how they do that. I don't understand why they do that. But the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals over. It's a very even game, 4 shots each. And Man City probably dominated possession, but we were competitive. We did do well. They are just insane. They are so quick. So we're going to go to the final game of the day. It's a sim match against Watford. Sim with the first team. Should be straightforward victory, hopefully. Not straightforward, but it is a victory. Mason Mount, 85th minute goal. So some late drama in that. And then obviously the next episode, we will have our second leg against Man City. But let's check where all these wins and a draw leaves us in the Premier League. We are 6th still. We are 2 points behind Arsenal and 4 points behind Man United. So there is a little bit of growth. But we only have 6 games left to do it. We do have a game in hand still on Arsenal. So we need to keep winning. We need to improve in the Premier League. We need to get a good winning streak. Maybe 3 wins could change the whole thing. So in the next episode, we will have Man City in our second leg. And now I'm thinking I maybe should play with the second team. Oh well, a bit late now. We have Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, and Tottenham in the FA Cup. I'm not sure what round that. Semi-finals. So a big episode next time. I will send the Aston Villa game and play the other 3. But that will be it for today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I do hope you've liked the video. Please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more content. Hit the like button as well. And leave me a comment. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know what you think of the episode. Let me know a score prediction as well. That would be interesting. If anyone does watch the end of my videos, because I have been thinking about this recently. If you watch the end of my videos, I would like to see a score prediction for tomorrow's Chelsea-Man City game. Let me know your thoughts. I will see you in the next video, guys.